Here's how we do it.
I'm
Jessie,
scared.
we have 2 visitor centers. People call us, text us, slide into our DMs. They have not yet sent us a photo of one of their tattoos with a question on it, but they do ask us questions, and you're going to help us in the segment we call We Get Questions. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. This one came in via email to Jose, actually. We are coming to wine country next month from Switzerland and would like to find some Swiss connections. Are there any wineries or other Swiss connections?
The Swiss Hotel.
Yeah, exactly. I love your face, by the way. You have it look like, yes,
I don't want to.
Swiss Hotel.
I don't want to be nepotistic with my Marioni last name, but
This is so funny that you got this. This literally came in this week, so it is kind of funny that it came to you. Yeah, so the Swiss Hotel is a restaurant slash event space slash bar.
That bar.
Place to stay. 4 rooms there? Yeah, place to stay. It's called the Swiss Hotel. It's been there forever. Probably not forever, but it seems like forever.
Long time.
And if the front of it, you can sit there and watch the sidewalk and have cocktails and watch people go by. They have a drink called the Glarify, which is a very Swiss hotel specialty, right?
Oh,
Did they invent that?
Did they what?
Did they invent the Glarify? Do you know?
They did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we know
It's
what's
a secret
in it?
recipe.
Yeah, so you're not gonna tell me. I'm
It's
gonna
a
do
secret.
it. Come on.
I don't know.
Really?
No, very few people know. There's like 2 people that
That's
actually
it.
know.
And they can never travel in the same car at the same time.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, to talk, I guess, good opportunity to talk about my lovely husband, Dan Marioni. I'm married into this Marioni family and have learned a lot of the family lore. And, Marioni family is Swiss Italian, but they're on that border, right? And obviously with their last name, they often got called Italian, and it was very much a point of pride for them to say, "I'm Swiss."
We're Swiss. Come on.
Yeah, so
Good
that's
for them.
the Swiss Hotel.
The Swiss Hotel is the easiest, so you're absolutely correct on that one. There are other Swiss derived people who are here. I don't know any actual Swiss people that moved here to start stuff like in present day, but there is a thing called the Italian Swiss colony, which is Asti, northern Sonoma County.
Yeah.
There's not much up there now, but that used to be a very large colony of Italian Swiss, and they grew grapes and they lived up there. And I'm sure there are some other Swiss out there doing Swiss stuff. I would just look for smell of fondue or something. I don't know how to find them.
Yeah.
They're out there.
From what I hear, it's a beautiful country and probably pretty similar to Sonoma.
There are parts of it. That's what I hear.
So, I mean,
probably bigger mountains.
Yeah.
More lederhosen. And I think in Switzerland they speak 4 or 5 languages, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. But that's,
one of the perks of being European, huh?
Isn't that weird? Actually, it's like, the whole joke. What do you call somebody who speaks 3 languages? Do you know this?
No.
They're trilingual, right? That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah. What somebody who speaks 2 languages, what do you call them? Bilingual, right? And Jessie, what do you call someone that speaks just 1 language?
An American.
An American. Oldest joke. There you go. But not you and I, because we're
So
Duolingo.
true. It's so true, though. I mean, and I don't think that's by accident.
No. But okay, here we go. I got a phone call from this guy. It says Theodore from Detroit, although he used to live in the Sonoma Valley. So he was calling, and he said, and this is true. This is a true story. I'm interested in rebuilding a replica of the Wolf House in Glen Ellen. Maybe not directly in the same location, but nearby. Any tips or ideas?
Wait, a replica of the Wolf House?
Yeah, Jack London's house.
In Detroit? Wait,
No,
so
exactly. This guy now lives in Detroit. He wants to come back here and build a replica of Jack London's house, which was called the Wolf House, the ruins of which are at Jack London State Park because it burned down before it was completed.
Yeah. Very familiar.
You're very familiar. You're local.
But
so this guy Theodore,
he wants to come back to Sonoma and build another Wolf House, a replica of it.
Yes.
To live in.
I'm not sure if he wants to live in it or if it's just going to be like a museum, and I'm not sure if it's a scale model or if it's like a life-size model.
Oh, okay.
But he wants to rebuild a replica of. Yeah, we get these questions. Okay. So where do you think he should do that?
Well, if he wants to build it very small, I would say like in his garage. But
the little missions you did in 4th grade?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
where should he do it?
But somewhere in Sonoma Valley. I think he wants to build, let's assume it's at least a 1-to-1 or like a 2-to-1 ratio. Like, where would you do that? You need open space. I know where I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it on the
please
side
take
of
us-
Highway 12.
I was going to say someplace like in the valley,
Right.
which is like could be accessible to
Yeah,
folks just passing
lots of
through.
people. When you go through Glen Ellen, there's a Sonoma Botanical Garden. There's some other fields there. I bet you could ask them on one of those fields, can we build the Wolf House right here? It's like a roadside attraction,
Like,
right there.
I mean, cool project.
It would be. You could do tattooing in it.
Yeah, I mean that whole place up, the whole estate up there is super magical, and definitely a bit of a Jack London fan.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Just a bit. I mean, I'm a bit of a reader, so I like, I love the book John Barleycorn. I think
Really?
it's a
Good for you.
book.
That's a deep cut. Not
Yeah.
many people know that.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
favorite one of his. I think it's a really
Jessie Marioni, you're an interesting person. No, very,
multidimensional
very
purpose.
contain multitudes. Not many people reference John Barleycorn when we talk about Jack London. So
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a cool place to visit, that park.
Yeah.
And you can see both where he worked, where his wife, who was also a writer, Charmian, where she worked and lived, and you can see where they're buried.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ruins of the Wolf House are up there. But you can't build it in there because it's currently a state park.
Mm-hmm.
They might frown on that if you started building a replica.
Yeah, they might get a little bummed if you just started bringing your hammers and
Lumber and
nails
stuff.
up there.
Just do like multiple tiny trips.
But I mean, like, that also makes me think like someplace just right in town, right
Yeah.
downtown.
You're right. We could do it right here in Sonoma.
Visitors Bureau.
You could do it in the
part of it.
Toscano Hotel, a very small version,
Yeah.
a historical building inside a historical building.
Start there
Thank you.
and then
Okay, done.
go.
Theodore, you heard it here first. And then when it's done, go get a tattoo. Here's one we got from a woman named Carissa from Minnesota.
Wow.
She says, hey, we're visiting from Minnesota in a week and would like to participate in Sonoma Sips. It's that new campaign where it's $15 to taste wine at more than 50 wineries. But she says our group size is 30 people and we want to go on a Monday. How can we do that?
I would say to book a private tasting with my husband, Dan Marioni. He's part owner of Dose Bar, which is also on Broadway.
Oh, right there across the street from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say to book a private tasting, and they could accommodate a group of 30, no problem.
You've spotted on that whether you go to Dose Bar, any other winery or tasting room or experience, with 30 people, you kind of want to call ahead.
Yes.
30 people.
Sounds like fun.
It does sound like fun. And then you remember Minnesota's kind of cold this time of year.
They're going to
So
be stoked.
They're going to love it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be green.
They're going to get wine drunk, and they're all going to get tattoos.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And they're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of Minnetonka moms getting wine tattoos. They're in it. Okay, so yeah, you can do it, Carissa. Please plan ahead. You can look at that the listing of the different participants on Sonoma Sips. But with that many people, usually we say if you're talking more than 4 people, call ahead. And sometimes it's just because of space or like staffing. Like if you had 30 people come and get a
Classy
tattoo,
thing to do.
yeah, I mean you got to say, hey, call ahead. So okay, good. This one came in just this morning. Someone walked into the Toscano Hotel, our historic building, and asked, I recall there being a large metal sculpture of the word love in front of Sonoma City Hall. Is it still there, or where is it? Do you remember this?
Metal.
He has a large sculpture. It said L-O-V-E with letters.
When was this?
2017.
Okay, so this was before I moved back.
Yeah. But so I'll answer that.
Big question mark.
Yeah, good.
you
That's
take
okay.
this.
The beauty of being a volunteer is you can always raise your hand and go, let me look it up. So we used to have a beautiful sculpture called Love, L-O-V-E. It was these spelled out words at the foot of City Hall near our not native palm tree, but people love it.
Beautiful palm tree.
It's a beautiful
Stunning.
palm tree, and we light it up every November for the lighting of the plaza. And it was there. It is no longer there because it was just a temporary art installation that the Sonoma Valley Art Museum has put different things throughout the plaza. So this was one of them, and it was really cool. But there is a version of it up at Paradise Ridge Winery in Santa Rosa or as we call it, extreme northern Sonoma Valley. And they have a lot of Burning Man art up there and a lot of cool, amazing sculptures. So you could find the love statue there. But we do have a lot of other sculptures at like the different preserves and stuff like that. So many different wineries have them. So you don't just have to, Donham Estate has beautiful, huge arts and sculptures and stuff like that. So you don't have to just wait for Sonoma in front of the City Hall. There's a lot of them throughout. A lot of Burning Man people have sculptures here up and down. Tedrick, he I forgot his first name, but Brian Tedrick, he has a sculpture up at St. Anne's Crossing of a gigantic bear.
Oh yeah.
And he did a coyote, which is up north of Healdsburg and stuff like that. So you can find that stuff.
Wine and art go together.
They go together. Yeah. It's like a thing.
It's inspiration.
It is, absolutely. You answered all the questions correctly. You did it! You did it correctly. Jessie, it's been wonderful having you on. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.